everyone, welcome back to the channel, and today we are kicking things off with the opening day of the World Championship Basketball League, and we have got an amazing game for you guys. The Montreal Vipers taking on the Albuquerque Biohazard. So I'm actually really pumped up for this game, to be honest with you guys, and immediately a foul. Will you look at that? look Kevin McHale's face. He looks so unfazed by that. My goodness. No, but looking at the replay, it did actually kind of look like Kevin McHale did get bapped upside the head. But so the way I kind of want to try to have this work is kind of like an ESPN presentation style. For those of you guys who kind of are familiar with that, I'll go into a little bit into a deeper detail about it. Like, my whole goal is to basically kind of give you guys the highlights if I can. I know I try to get the best highlights I could. I only literally recorded this last night and have to post it today to keep up with the schedule we got going on. This week is kind of crazy for me, if I'm being honest with you guys. So, like, I'm really pushing to make sure I get all you guys your content on time. But overall, I think this is going to be kind of like a fun and just exciting type of stream. Not stream, but series. And if you guys really do enjoy it, we've got three amazing games tonight. Of course, the Montreal Albuquerque. We have the Bronx Goons taking on the... oh my goodness, what is their name? I can't believe I've forgotten. We'll get there when we get there. But that game was great too. I'm not even gonna lie. That game was triple overtime, and I can't wait to talk about that one. And then we had the Anaheim Demons come in, and that was a good game at home for them as well. But to be honest, looking at all the teams, they're really, I think it's gonna be a lot of stiff competition this year. And if this year one goes well, I can't wait to have year two and maybe spice it up a little bit more, make it a little more challenging. Also, if you guys do want to see me take down the fouls, if you guys feel that in this video that you guys seen that there were a little bit too many fouls, maybe I should put it down from 25 to 15. Let me know. I can do that as well. I'm just going to open to hear all different ideas and suggestions. But as we know here, let's see, we got Montreal 30, Albuquerque 31. You know, that's not 31, that's 37. Whoops. But overall, honestly, I'm looking at this. If Montreal loses this game at home, this is gonna not be good. This is not gonna be a good tone starter for the season. That's what Montreal. We have three teams in Canada: Montreal, Vancouver, and Toronto. Having Montreal lose at home, this kind of is not. This at least a sour taste in this new beginning, this new era of basketball. And I'm really wondering to see, our team's going to be utilizing, the inside the paint more, the 2-point shot. Are we going to move away from the 3-point game? As soon as I said, I believe it was Kemba Walker. It was not Kemba Walker. My bad. Correction. But I mean, when you see shots like that, and Damian Lillard. Oh, never mind. As we go on to the half, and if you're wondering why the scoring is kind of low, I put it to make sure that we had 8-minute quarters, but it does get simulated to 12 after that. So whatever the result is, it gets, I think, it gets times by like a half or whatever, or like a third, or it's something like that. Look at this. Like I said, as you see, clearly Montreal was doing a lot better offensively there, at least shooting percentage wise. And yeah, I feel like that's gonna be a big downside for a lot of teams. Can they hang on? Is the 2-ball? I feel like the way to beat a team that's full of 3-pointers is to go in the 2-ball. 3-point shots will not always effectively work. And look at this. That's Kemba Walker, but he misses massively there. Guys like the In-N-Out Arena. Kind of like that. The awesome WCB logo right there on the side. But this stadium came out really well. I'm really proud of what the stadium has accomplished. Look at that. LaMarcus Aldridge. Oh, that was the block from earlier. I'm glad I actually found that one. This block came in the first quarter. Clyde Drexler absolutely sent Klay Thompson's shot. Like, that almost hit a fan. And they should definitely be showing Clyde Drexler. He was not playing around that shot. That was awesome. To be honest, in this episode, I think we see we'll see a total of 5 blocks of this episode. This Damian Lillard for 3, man. I really feel that if he can play like this a lot more often, he can lead this team to a championship. I feel like this could be a championship contending team. I know it's a little bit early to say this, but we're seeing like real captain leadership here from Damian Lillard. Yeah, that was definitely a foul. I have to agree with that call. Good job, ref. But anyway, fast forwarding, fourth quarter, a minute and change left here. And, you know, this is where we got to the point where we realized that, you know, Albuquerque was kind of running away with this one. Like, you know, there wasn't much to really say. I mean, this was the only game in this that was actually like a blowout. And it's kind of funny how we start off the year with a blowout like this. This game actually, everyone played pretty clean for the most part. Like, it was very physical. And you'll see a lot of guys missing shots, so I like that. When guys do go in the paint, they struggle a lot. There's a lot more missed shots going on. It's awesome to that physical style of play. Really, but when you let a guy drive the paint, oh, never mind, he got blocked, but he picked it back up. Never mind. That's like I would say. Wishbone thought he was like really, really on fire there, and it just was not meant to be for him. But overall, I mean, this game has been pretty dope so far. Bejelica for 2. Ooh, never mind. Bejelica's kind of struggling right now. So, you know, I think for me, the key standouts of this game, definitely Damian Lillard. Damian Lillard for sure. And it just seemed like Montreal was just kind of at it from the start. But anyway, the opening night result. The Biohazard wins 70-53 against Montreal. This is a huge win for them. Brad Daugherty had a hell of a game here, too. I wish I would have showed the stats if I forgot to. But I will put that into my next episode. Remember, our next episode is actually going to be Monday next week. Anyway, fast forwarding, we have got the El Paso Marauders and the Bronx Goons going at it. This game right here went to triple overtime. I just want to say that, and immediately another game where we have a foul. But honestly, this game right here had me out the edge of my seat for the whole game. Like, I wish I could have showed you guys the whole hour and change of this game. It was nuts. But honestly, I think every single player on both teams starting 5, Kyle Lowry had a great game. Joel Embiid killed it this game. Zion Williamson absolutely impressed me in this one. Showed a lot of maturity and growth. Even the Isaac Bonga guy, he did pretty good too. But although this Caris LeVert in your face, never mind. But he goes out to Kyle Lowry for 3. Never mind, he misses 2, and K just says, "Give me that." We're in the Ford Arena here, folks, and the Bronx. Zach LaVine trying to, never mind, KG going for a shot, and that's good. I thought Zion was going to like actually jump instead of picking his hands up, but wow. Because it's like, well, you know, when you got a guy like Kyle Lowry, a guy who's an offensive, you know, in my opinion, a general, and the reason why I say this is just his great IQ in terms of passing. This guy can really get a teammate open. Look, Caris LeVert. You know, I'm realizing their starting 5 has amazing rates, and Joel Embiid for 3. No way. Wow, Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid, out of all people, shooting 3s. I didn't expect that from him. So there's 4-3. Brooklyn having the lead. The Bronx having the lead. So then hopefully you guys actually like the arenas. I did put a lot of time to them, and hopefully they came out a lot better on... You know, if you didn't like them originally, hopefully, like, you see them now, they're a little bit better. But look, I hate those type of shots. They're in and out. But fast forwarding on, the dunk contest participants right there. We've seen Dr. J kind of leading the pack. We go into the second quarter, 2:53 left. El Paso in the lead, 30-26. See, what does Will Barton do? He's going to on fire KG, but I didn't think he really needs to take the shot. But I like the physical bottom by Zion Williamson. Was not afraid to get physical with Kevin Garnett. That's what we need to do to you know, disrupt that shot. Because if Zion doesn't do that, KG's needs 2 points. But you know, what I'm liking from the Goons in this game, they actually are not afraid to have a little bit of a positional mismatch if the guy is really good offensively. But as soon as we say that, Zion Williamson shoots a 3 right in their face. Get Zach LaVine trying to drive the paint. Ah, he misses. Never mind. So when you have a guy as, you know, young and as big and as tall and as powerful as Zion Williamson, you know, paired up with Joel Embiid, they could be a lethal duo for a very long time. But Caris LeVert for 3, wide open splash. Look at that. Yeah, like so far, like, you know, I'm loving this league. Let's Will Barton. A great screen. It gets us to KG. That's easy too. Yeah. Who was that little guy? Obviously, yeah, that guy was a bench player. Oh, that was Kyle Lowry? My goodness, KG made him look so short. I believe Kyle was like 6'3". I mean, it's not small, but ain't big either. And I didn't see the shooting foul there. Anyway, fast forwarding on to the third quarter. 43-35. I said I kind of try to make it look like a little bit of a Sports Center presentation, going to like the highlights and some big plays of the game. Like that was an awesome block. You got to admit, like that was awesome. But anyway, moving on forward. This Russell Westbrook, who honestly in this game I think was the only person who didn't impress me. And what was that? This Kyle Lowry still missing, but Zion Williams. Oh, never mind. I thought Zion actually was gonna make that bucket. I don't know why KG. Well, this is Russell Westbrook again. Another miss, but Clint Capella tries to tap it. Yeah, but honestly, so far with the game like this and the caliber we've had, it's been absolutely nuts. Overall, a very competitive game between these two teams. Despite what the scoreboard may say, these guys are really giving it to each other, and some. It's actually been quite impressive. It's an overall. Hopefully, you guys don't actually hear the machine of my laptop going on right now. That would not be good. We don't want that. So going to the fourth and final quarter, it is officially 76-73. And you know, here's the crazy thing though, is with this game, we're going to triple overtime. I just want to tell you guys that we're going into triple overtime. That is the headliner of this video. The reason why I said it's so nuts, it's so crazy how these things happen. I wish that 2K would let you just skip the timeout immediately like they used to. I don't like that 5-second thing. I get it kind of adds to the immersion and realism, because you at least can take 5 seconds of a timeout break, you know, especially if it's a 6-second timeout. That splash, Zach LaVine, by the way, did not hit many shots. I think he had 2 shots, and the 2 he hit were like big. Like to tie this game up the way he did, and put in fact some of Zion Williams to go for 2, and he again gives the El Paso the lead, 78 here to 76. A lot of time left for the Goons. What is the game plan? The Goons going to call a timeout. Yeah, I think that was like the one weird thing, was how many timeouts or like the amount of where they placed their timeouts. That was super weird for me. This is a big possession right here. There is 26.9 seconds left. One of these guys got to hit a big 2. If not, it's game over. As you know, not going to, because Russell Westbrook, I thought this was a 3. It wasn't. It was a 2. He just barely missed at the 3-point line. That could actually win the game. Anyway, a huge 2-point shot. Westbrook on fire. This crowd is on their feet here in the Bronx. And right now, you obviously know El Paso's annoyed. They kind of had a huge lead in the second quarter. They blew it in the third, and the Bronx has just been chipping away. I mean, they were down for most of this game, as we've seen, and now, literally, they're gonna have to right now. This is do or die for the Bronx. They cannot allow Kyle Lowry or anyone on this team to get going. Can they hang on for 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1? I forget they do that. That's how they survive. Because honestly, if Joel Embiid takes a shot, it's game over. Like, you won't talk about what luck of Kevin Garnett having great IQ and awareness of what was happening around him. Anyway, folks, we are going on to overtime. It's that time, folks. One of the most favorite and most pressurized times and all of basketball. That overtime is really lead. Look at this, bam! A minute left, we're at 88. El Paso 85 in the Bronx. First OT here. So I don't think I've actually ever seen a triple overtime game until this episode. This was something really special for me to just witness. I didn't feel like that Westbrook needed to take that shot. I felt it was more of a greedy shot, but again, it's still money, so you can't really complain. There goes oh. Wow. I remember that foul. To be honest, it was the one time I didn't feel like it should have been a foul call, just because of the fact that Joel Embiid did that to Clint Capella earlier in the show. Even though you guys didn't see it, Joel Embiid did it earlier in the show to him. So why is he kind of being penalized for that? It was like the only foul call that didn't sit well with me. Embiid hits both of them. Actually, I don't think he did hit both of them. Big oof. So they're down by 3, 33.1 left. Timeouts are going crazy. What do you do? Like, that is the true question. What do you do? Is it a make or break? Do you choke is the question. Here you look at this. You see, my thing is, this is what I didn't agree with. Why are you calling a timeout after you just had the ball and moving it around? I think that's kind of a big mistake. I don't feel like they should have done that. I think their head coach should know better than that. I mean, you have a thing where you guys are kind of on fire. You call a timeout, it kind of kills that momentum. Because now you gotta hope that your crowd's really into it. The Zach LaVine, who's ice cold boy for 3, tying this game up. He had 2 huge shots, folks. That's that one. And right now, you can tell that the Marauders are pissed. The one guy who has been able to shoot all game, all of a sudden, badang, shoots out of nowhere, nails him. Yeah, in many ways, it's kind of crazy, you know. That'd be a beautiful splash right there. Said overall, we're going to round number 2 of this overtime. So the overtimes were crazy. It really was something special. And in many ways, it was nuts. Things I keep flicking back to like view the screen, so like my screen will pause the video, and it's like, oh. So I'm hoping that there's not going to be a delay. I really would hate for that to happen, because I want everything to kind of like synchronize. So I'm like, my fingers crossed it'll all synchronize when I do it, because I don't want to like cut out a part or not cut out a part. Yeah, see, this is where it gets really interesting in second overtime, because this is where they have then Caris LeVert wide open for 3. I mean, how are you going to stop that? You know, he was money. So Caris LeVert hit a lot of huge shots this game. 99-99. We're tied again. Second overtime. Because, folks, the thing I use is actually, I don't use like an audio joiner. So what I do is I basically kind of am recorded, as I've already recorded the footage, right? I'm kind of just talking over it, and kind of giving the feedback as for like maybe things I missed before and things like that. So it's like, I am currently on 20 minutes of this, and yet I think I'm on like 18. So it'll be weird to see how I'm going to combat that, you know? But overall, just dope, honestly. Like, I think, like I said, I knew this was going to be a little bit of a rougher episode. I do kind of apologize for that, just because of my time frame. I really had less than a day to get this out there with editing, and so I knew it was going to be a little bit wonky. I guess that's the right word. It's Russell Westbrook wide open for 2, and he missed. Anyway, in third and the triple overtime. 112 to 105. This is kind of where you kind of realize it's kind of over. But Zion Williams with a nasty dunk. 107 to 112. And now here goes the fouling. The good old fouling. Gotta love it when you see it. Spadash. At this point, I want to think that the Marauders kind of know that they're, tapped out, so to speak. So it'll be interesting to, like I said, it'll just be interesting to see, like, what's going to happen here. Because I don't think I've ever seen someone come back from a 7-point comeback, a 7 deficit with only 22 seconds left. I mean, that's kind of impossible, I think. Darius Garland going to bring up the field. I think at this point that the Marauders kind of realize that it's been kind of a game over. Defensive 3, second violet. Oh my gosh, I forgot about that. To add insult to injury too, make it 115 to 107. And now this game is officially over! Exclamation point. The Bronx, the Goons, fought hard for this one against the El Paso Marauders. This was one I could be probably my favorite game on this episode. So the next up, folks, we're going to the final game here. The Anaheim Demons take on the St. Louis Tunes, and this is technically the quote-unquote Christmas Day special because of the way the season started. So we're already 3 weeks into the league at this point, and then after this game, we'll be looking at the overview of the records for everyone, see how they're doing as well. So next up, we have the Anaheim Demons taking on the one and only St. Louis Tunes in a game I think should be really, really good. We got the star of the Tunes team, Nate Archibald, taking on the star of the Demons team, Giannis Antetokounmpo. I mean, both these guys, it's funny, it's like looking at this team on paper, they're both very evenly matched. And honestly, if Steven Adams' actual hand was in that, I think that shot would have went in. But it's going to be interesting to see how Giannis has to now lead a big market team. When he was on the Bucks, that team is not a big market. I could think of a time where I've ever thought that they've actually been a big market team, if I'm being honest. My goodness, no, he didn't finish it. Ooh, I thought he finished that dunk. Yeah, with the way the original thing went is that the way I kind of have to record audio on this is I do actually have to... Basically, this is how it works. So I watch the recording, but I don't actually put my audio over it because, if I talk for 3.5 hours, I'm not sure what things we put in, what things won't put in, so I try to wait to talk over it and do it like that. So it's going to take a while for me to get the exact timing, per se. But in due time, definitely we'll be able to do that and kind of see how it goes. I know there's going to be a little bit of a gap between the Goons at the end, like a 14-second gap. It isn't too big, but I just wanted to tell you guys, I don't want you guys to be a little bit confused on why I'm talking and I'm a couple seconds earlier than what you're seeing. It's honestly just one of those things to where with the way today's been, I had a day to put this out, so I kind of, not say I was rushed, but I kind of try to polish everything I could, and hope that you guys enjoyed and can forgive me and have a better video for the next time. But hopefully you guys have enjoyed this so far. I think this series has a lot of potential, and I'm here for it. I'm prepared for it. I really think that we can do something special with it. Look at this. Oh my goodness. And have any of you guys played the My Career? Because I actually want to bring that up. The My Career, oh my god, getting out of college takes a whole millennium now. But did anyone else see that amazing throwdown? That was awesome. That right there was pure just awesomeness. Oh my god, they got two guys who are ice cold. Three guys. You have Steven Adams, Dort, and Nate Archibald. All three guys are ice cold. Here's what I like about the Anaheim Demons. You have Ben Wallace, a star center. Giannis Antetokounmpo, another star. You have Ben Simmons, and look, another beautiful dunk by Giannis. At this point, if you don't expect it, you should be sad. Now, overall, I do think that the Demons are going to be another team that's going to be a problem for a lot of teams. Especially defensively, just because of how in-depth this team is. I mean, besides Andre Iguodala, but, you know, Andre Iguodala is there for more of a veteran presence, a guy who has been the, you know, NBA, was an NBA MVP and playoff, what was it, playoff? Yeah, playoff MVP or finals MVP. So, I mean, there's a lot, you know, there's honestly a lot of potential with a lot of these teams. They just have to figure out the right way to harness it, to use it for the better, and try to dominate. This Nate Archibald trying to do everything he can, almost gets blocked, but still going to be able to tie this game with 34-34, 38 seconds left in the second quarter. This should go for the shot. That I don't think we could have really needed to call that a foul, ref. But you know, yeah, even their head coach is kind of upset about that one. Because Mage did not seem like a foul, so I just, you know, it was physical, yes, but I'm not sure you want to call it a foul. It wasn't like the Kevin McHale one to where got backed upside. I think it was Draymond who's like slapped him upside the back of his head to start off the game. I was like, wow, okay, this is how we do it, you know. But I did want to try to make this video 30 minutes at least of like basketball play, because I still want to go through the recap and everything like that. And so I think it's like something that you guys would, you know, actually enjoy, and I want to think that we've kind of killed it, you know. I think we're doing something innovative, and hopefully you guys are liking it too. That beautiful shot, Anaheim up 38-36. Are we in for another close call? That shot almost not even close. Actually, really made it. No. Anyway, third quarter, 38-38, 7:30 on the clock. Giannis Antetokounmpo. Oh, that was a beautiful fake. Ben Wallace, easy 2 points. He didn't even really have to try. Yeah, this crowd in Anaheim is absolutely on fire. I don't know why they took out the announcers. I kind of want them to be in here, but I guess that wasn't the case. And oh my god, get dunked on. Dominique Wilkins just dunked the soul out of Andre Iguodala. Iguodala's pissed. I mean, can you blame? Look at this. Boom. That was nasty. Dominique Wilkins though going to the line, could put his team up by 1. Will it be the case, as our referee wants to take forever? There we go, ref. And splash. 41-40, the result here. Over, I think we put on some amazing. What was that pass? Look at this. Oh, Jabari Parker. Was that Giannis? He posterized Giannis. Wow. I don't remember that. Excuse me, I think that's like a purple. Then Giannis easily scoring it too with like no problem. So that back and forth game is what's going to get a lot of teams to the table, and potentially even pull up their own seat. Really. But overall, so far, you know, it's just like stupendous right now. Dominique Wilkins trying to size him up. Goes for the shot, misfire. Giannis with the rebound. Dominique was shooting a horrible 2 for 7. He somehow still has 7 points, and 1 steal. But shooting wise, he needs to do a lot better. At least, you know, make a couple more shots. Goes Wilkins. Is he going for the 3? Nope. It's going to be. Oh, never mind. Didn't even matter. I was going to say his name if he would have hit the shot, but, you know, Archibald just big gags. Yeah, we actually come down to the final moments of this quarter. 4.1 seconds left. Giannis going to the line. Hits the first one with ease. 80-74. Getting the second one is the real big question here. Or are we gonna, there I would say, are we gonna just like watch the emphatic dribble? And with that, it's gonna be all over, folks. The Anaheim Demons get the victory, 81 points there. A solid outing for them, and you know it was impressive. But here in the Atlantic Division, folks, we have the Toronto Ballers 11-2, the East Rutherford Vigilantes 9-1, Montreal and the Bronx Goons 5-6, the Buffalo Bombers 5-7, and the Providence Lobsters 4-9. The Ballers, though, looking impressive, as well as the Vigilantes too. That's very impressive. But here in the Central Division, folks, the Cincinnati Reapers are 6-6. So are the Columbus Knights. We have the Pittsburgh Unit, who are 5-5. The Chicago Gravediggers, who are 5-7. The Detroit Bad Boys, who are 6-8, and the Baltimore Gladiators, who are 4-7. Last team here in the Eastern Conference is going to be the Southeast, the Louisville Python, who are 8-3. The Virginia Beach Dragons, who are 7-4. The Jacksonville Elite, 6-4. The Richmond Mafia, 6-5. The Nashville Outlaws, 4-6. And the Tampa Bay Pirates, who are a horrible 3-8. Yikes. Time out to the Western Conference. In the Southwestern, we got the Memphis Royals, who are 7-6. The El Paso Marauders, who are 6-6. The Albuquerque Biohazard, who are 6-7. The Austin Broken Skulls, who are 5-6. The Fort Worth Tornadoes, who are 4-7. And the horrible Tucson Stingers, who are 1-13. Probably getting relocated after if they keep that up. Next up in the Northwest Division, we have the Vancouver Lynx, who are 9-4. The Colorado Springs Bobcats, who are 7-4. The Las Vegas Inferno, who are 6-5, along with the St. Louis Tunes, who are 6-5. The Omaha Bulldogs, who are 5-4. And last one is the Seattle Revolution, who are 3-9. Last one is in the Pacific. We have the Long Beach Defenders, who are 7-3, along with the Anaheim Demons. The Anchorage Sharks, who are 6-5. The Honolulu Reign, who are 5-6. The San Diego Steamers, who are 4-6. And the San Francisco Anarchy, who are 3-9. Anyway, that wraps it up, folks. So please do leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to BBTV if you want to see some more WCB, and stay off the hook, everybody. Peace.